Welcome back, everyone. This is Nate from Nate's Here and There, coming to you from near or far. Today is go out day, and I have not been showing any loading the truck because I'll show you why. It's pouring down rain. I mean, it is pouring. Zoom in. Hey, you can see it running down the windshield. But grab a chair. Oh, I have to zoom out. Sorry. Grab a chair on this day the Lord has made. Sit back and enjoy. Oh, I gotta say this before I get off here. I do have a one stop in Beach Island. I come back here. I am locked, loaded, or locked, empty, and ready to roll. I had to grab my trailer. I had to head down to pick up at Beach Island, Kimberly Clark. I'd have been there a lot when I was over the road. Used to go there all the time. It's really, really, really muddy down there. Oh, it's muddy. But about to head that way though. I've arrived, but I'm going to show you, this is one of the nastiest places we have to come to. This is Beach Island. Oh, my feet are wet. And Kimberly Clark. This place is nasty. This row over here is, you see, they just throw stuff out on the ground. Get your truck dirty too. Yeah, like I showed you before I arrived, this has been a dreary day. I hate rainy days on Mondays. I really do. I mean, traffic has been crazy. People's been, you know, weaving in and out of traffic like it's nothing. It's just crazy because, you know, somebody could get hit not paying attention what they're doing and just hit somebody, and it seems like they just don't care. But I got to go in. Yes, I had to put a vest on. Here you got to wear a vest. I'm about to go and get my bills, hook up to my trailer and get out of here. I'll say this before I get out of the truck. The next time that you will hear me talking, when I get to the DC. I've arrived over here where I got to pick up at Mars Pet Food. So I'll show you a little bit of the place in a minute when I get out of the truck. Okay, you've seen I slid my tandems, but I'm still overweight on my trailer. 35,080 pounds. I'm 33,400 on my trailer. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slide my fifth wheel. I'm gonna move weight from the drive axles to the steer axles, because I was only like 10,000 pounds. You allow 12,000 pounds on your steer axles. So I'm gonna move the fifth wheel, and then I'm gonna slide the tandems even further back. I'll let you know something. I'm still sitting here at the vendor. This has been the worst. This is the second time I had to put the trailer in the door for them to rework it. I'm moving around 250 pounds. I put it to the door a while ago. They took the stuff off of it so I could slide the fifth wheel. Got that slid. And now I'm still 225 pounds over on the trailer. I moved it backwards, which puts weight on the drives. And I'm still 250 pounds over on drives. I mean, this is getting crazy right here. Alright, this has been a messed up day. I am about to drop this trailer. I'm leaving this trailer here in the door. I've been sitting here an hour and 30 minutes waiting on them to come to move this trailer, rework it. They hadn't never showed up, so I called Pageland and they told me to drop the trailer in the door and leave. That's what I'm doing. I might get out and unhook from it.
I done made it back to the DC and got hooked up to my next trailer. They gave me a meat and produce load. I didn't know that till I got halfway back, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna stop and just look. I had to stop at truck stop anyway. Yeah, it's a meat and produce load. So I gotta hurry up and get out of here. It delivers today. I'm about to go and get my bills though. Well, I am locked, loaded, and ready to roll to Orangeburg, South Carolina. My first store. A super center. I don't like it. Anyway, can't be picking and choosing. I have made it to my first store here in Orangeburg. Gotta hurry up and go in, get unloaded. I got 2 hours and 42 minutes left. And it's 9:30. So I gotta go in, get unloaded. Hurry up and get to Columbia. I am getting ready to leave this stop. I got just enough time to go to my next stop. I got 1 hour and 32 minutes left. And I probably, I'll probably stay there. Yeah, I'll probably just stay there at that store in 1183, which is West Columbia. And this crazy thing, I am hauling flowers on a reefer trailer. And some of them is flowers, some of the rest of it's meat produce. I think that's gonna be it for today. I unhooked from the trailer and I'm out here in the front parking lot. I couldn't stay hooked up to it because I had like 15 minutes left. So I told him, I walked in there and told him, I was like, look, I'm just gonna drop the trailer in the door and y'all can deal with it and I'll get it in the morning. But I think that's gonna be it for this one. I hope you've enjoyed today. It's been a kind of a weird episode today. I just didn't get to make it to Kentucky, and that's kind of getting under my skin a little bit. I love to go to these other places, but you can't really do anything about it. You know, stuff like that happens. But I hope you've enjoyed this one. If you have, leave me some feedback in the comments below. Like, share, and comment on the other videos that I have. Subscribe to the channel. With all that said, be safe, God bless, we'll catch you on the next one. And remember to let go and let God. Bye now.